I'm an idiot. To test your apples, you can use a fork to see if they're soft.
Hey there, mamas, and welcome back to my Mommy Grow Up channel. Today I wanted to show you how to make a gluten-free apple pie. So once I became gluten-free because of celiac disease, I used to love going to McDonald's, especially for their apple pies. Now I haven't been to McDonald's in about 3 years, and I really miss this dessert, but one of my sister-in-laws who also has celiac disease gave me this awesome recipe that we got at delicious.com. Now they show you everything that's not gluten-free, so we substitute everything to use. So today what you will need to make this amazing apple pie is 2 apples, 2 tablespoons of butter, a half juice of lemon, which I got a full lemon, so we'll just kind of squeeze that in there. 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, a full teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half teaspoon of salt. Now here's where we substitute. So usually you just do a puff pastry of your liking. So I'm using Sweet Lawrence puff pastry gluten-free sheet. Now I made this for a book club and I needed actually a couple of them because they don't make a whole lot. But today I'm just doing 1 serving because it's just me, myself, and I here at home that eats gluten-free. So I like to have a video that kind of shows you every step of the way because I myself am horrible at cooking, baking, whatever you need to do. I don't understand unless I see it visually. So the first thing we're gonna do is peel, core, and chop 2 apples. So I'm just gonna do that now. I think this is gonna be a great idea for any holidays that are coming up, especially that Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving is about here as well. And I think this was a very simple dessert. Again, if I can make this, anybody can make it. I'm not even sure if I know the correct way to peel an apple, but I just kind of slice and dice it. I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to cooking or baking or anything like that. So again, that I can make this awesome dessert, I'm willing to share it too. I was diagnosed with celiac disease probably about 2 years ago now, and I feel like I'm still fresh and new with the whole gluten-free stuff. I miss eating food. I miss all my favorite treats. So I'm still learning how to do gluten-free. I'm learning every day still. It's very hard. I don't like it, that's for sure. But God has put me in a place where my in-laws are all diseased as well. They all have celiac disease. So they've been doing it for over 20 plus years and they've been really helping me out. But again, there's so much I don't understand, or if I go to a restaurant, I get confused on what to do about the cross-contamination, stuff like that. All right, so I went ahead and just peeled my apples. I'm gonna go ahead and slice and dice it now. Okay, so I got my apples all peeled. All I'm gonna do is kind of cut them up into cubes so they can fit in the puff pastry. I actually didn't get all the skin off, so I'm just actually going to cut that part off. I'm gonna cube them and throw it in the pot. I know I'm not cutting right. I don't know how to cut an apple. Also, I'm on a paper towel because my husband used the cutting board, so I don't have one, but I thought a paper towel would be easy enough to do. But it's turning out to be it's not actually. If you guys scared I'm going to cut my fingers off, I am too, because I don't know how to cut an apple correctly. So I'm just kind of chopping and I think I'll be okay. I need a bigger pot too, but I don't know where my other pots are. They're not in the dishwasher and they're not in the sink, so I don't know what happened to my pot.
So I definitely needed a bigger pot. So I'm gonna put my butter in because you want it to melt your butter first. Put the heat on medium heat. Now I put on medium heat to help melt the butter. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the apples, the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, the 4th teaspoon of salt, and the half lemon juice. Bring that all to a simmer. Let it cook a little bit. We wanna make sure our apples get soft. That's what we're looking for. I have my 2 apples. Throw them in the pot. Making a mess. No. All right, so then I'm also throwing in the 4th cup of brown sugar. There we go. I get the 4th teaspoon of salt. There we go. The 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Very good, very nice. Half of the lemon juice. So to make it easier, I'm just gonna cut half a lemon and squeeze some juice out. Because I'm not very strong with my strong hand. I don't know, that should be good enough. Let's see if I can. Oh, there was a seed in there. Gross. Oh, there's another seed. Yeah, I don't want that. Trying to get the seed out. Here's one seed. Get out of there. Where'd that other one go? Is that it? Yep, there it is. Get out of here, seed. Oops. Dang it. There. Alright, so I'm just going to stir that up. Let it cook, simmer, soften. But the brown sugar and cinnamon smells so good. So here's something I was thinking about. Do you guys wash your apples even though you're peeling and cutting them and cooking them? Or can you get away with not washing the apples? I wasn't sure, so I washed them anyways because I don't really know. So leave a comment below if you know what to do. Okay, so I got it to where it's like actually boiling. And I don't know if there's a difference between simmering and boiling, or is it the same thing? So it's boiling, simmering, I don't know. And I'm just gonna keep stirring it, like they said, just until the apples get soft, and then we're gonna let it cool. So I know you guys can't see my face, but I don't think you need to. I'm not doing anything extra crazy. It smells really good. I think that's a good sign. Like I said, I only made this one other time, so we're gonna see how this works out. Usually they say you should let it cook or, well, simmer for like 8 minutes. I think the last time I did it was a little bit longer because it took longer for the apples to soften. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna wait till it softens up and see what happens next. Do I dare take a bite of a hot apple? How are you supposed to test if they're soft? Oh gosh, dang it. Ow. Yeah, definitely not soft. I feel like this time too is a lot more watery, watered down. I think maybe I put too much lemon juice in there, but it's fine. It'll be all right. I'm an idiot. To test your apples, you can use a fork to see if they're soft. I've been trying to grab hot apples out of the pot to see if they're soft enough, but I could probably just use a fork to poke and then taste. They are soft, they are ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the heat. We're supposed to let it cool, so I'm gonna show you the pastry part, get that ready, and then we'll go back to this. So I'm calling this quits, and voila. You use like flour on your table to help roll it out, put the pieces together, but I don't want to use flour because again, gluten-free. I do have gluten-free flour, but I don't want to like cross-contaminate stuff or use it. So I got my parchment paper, and just spray a little pan on there. And I'm just gonna directly shift it over to the pan I'm gonna use. I'm gonna get my puff pastry out. I already had the oven set to 400 degrees to preheat. I've only used this one other time, so I'm not really sure how it works. Ta-da! Now it's I feel like it's pretty small. So I'm gonna roll it out a little ways to kind of help make it a little bit bigger, a little bit thinner maybe, so it cooks nicely. So maybe that's why you need a flour to kind of, so it doesn't stick. Oh. And this is why I had to buy 2 last time, because it really doesn't make a whole lot, I feel like. I guess you can make smaller ones, but I have a book club that was making it for a treat. And so I had to serve like 15 people, which was nice. But definitely have to buy a few more. Now you can find this puff pastry at, I think Kroger, Meijer, Walmart, but just know it's in the refrigerated section. I had no idea. I was looking down all the aisles and didn't think it was refrigerated. That's bad on my part, so whatever. Just using the knife I was using to cut even rectangles. So I think maybe I'll try to do 4 pies. We're gonna see. So I'm just cutting evenly, somewhat evenly down the middles. So straight across like that. I'm sorry, you probably can't see that. Now I'm gonna do 1 horizontal because each bottom is gonna have a top that we're gonna flip on top with the filling in the middle and pinch it or cinch it together with a fork. So that's what we're doing. Now that I got that rolled out, I'm gonna put it on top of my pan so I don't have to worry about it later here. I'm gonna bake this for 25 minutes or until golden brown in an oven that's 400 degrees. I sound like I know what I'm doing, so I'm really excited. Good, so we're gonna get 4 pies out of this, 1 sheet. Can you guys see that? So filling in the middle, put that on top, cinch it. That's what we're doing. So I'm letting the apples cool and then we'll bake it in the oven for 25 minutes. I got my apple filling. I let it cool down a little bit, probably not all the way, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna spoon in a little bit at a time on this pastry, just kind of right dab in the middle. And to be honest, it's a little runny. It wasn't runny like this last time I made it, so I must have did something wrong, but it is what it is, guys. I just want an apple pie that I can eat. I miss my sweet treats. I miss food that everybody else gets to eat and throw it in my face. And the best thing too, if you have leftover apple filling, you can just kind of eat that out of the pot, refrigerate it, and eat it for later. And then I'm taking the other squares, placing it on top, and pushing down the sides so my apple pie doesn't go anywhere. Use a fork to like cinch your, I guess, pastry together. So the next thing it says in the directions is to cut 4 slits in your pie. I don't know if that helps distribute the heat or what it does. So I'm just gonna cut 4 small slits in each pie. That was easy. It goes right through it too. Or maybe it just makes it look nicer. I don't know. I'm so excited to have one of these tonight. All right, 4 slits. Now we gotta do like the egg wash to put the brown sugar, not brown sugar, cinnamon sugar on top. I don't have a brush for the egg wash, so we're just gonna kind of spoon it on top. It's okay. So I got a little bit of water in this bowl that it told me to do. Water and 1 egg for your egg wash. All right, I guess I'm just gonna kind of spoon it over this. Don't have a brush. I don't know if I should invest in a brush or not. I don't cook too often or bake too often, so I don't know if it'll do anything. Oops. Boy, this does not look at all good. Oh, sorry. Come on, egg. If you guys have any other gluten-free option recipes, I would love to hear it. Oh man, I'm just getting egg down the sides and not on it at all. And next you're gonna take cinnamon sugar. Now, can you just mix cinnamon with sugar? Yeah, probably, but of course I just bought it at the store because I saw it. And I'm gonna give it a healthy dose of cinnamon sugar. on top of that egg wash. Because I don't know if that's gonna taste like egg or not now. Because it looks gross. So, it's hot. So I preheated the oven for 400. I'm gonna pop that in for 25 minutes or until golden brown. Am I really gonna watch it though? Probably not, because I got other stuff I need to go do. Here we go. All right, we'll see you when it's ready. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out because they're already kind of like golden brown / burnt. I think because of the egg that came off the thing, it's burning and it stinks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take them out. Oh yeah, they're burnt. Ta-da! Hot tamale. Ow. Always room to practice and make better perfection. I'll try again next time. But yeah, they're gonna be really good McDonald's apple pies. So I hope you enjoy. Try to do better than I do. Remember to love and support one another, because God knows we all need it. So thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm